Good morning, good morning. Donovan, Coveper, good morning, Tom. What up? Kevin, Predator. How's it going? How's it going? Omnius in the house. Pulling back here into the VWAP. The VWAP. Pretty big range overnight again. Um, 300. I'm sorry, hold on. Yeah. 255 points. I mean, I guess that's not that crazy. No, wait, that's wrong. That is wrong. 358 points. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I didn't recognize the Asia high was all the way up there. Tech T, good morning. Robert Marson. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mark out my ES levels first here. Try to get my levels marked out here if we can. All right, let's check out the ES. What's Mancini got to say? 604 to 66, complex chop. Complex chop. 3658 66. 3658 66. Okay. Sell only below 6,004. All right, we got those levels marked now. We do have 10 a.m. news. Jolts. SH, good morning. Let's earn some Hungarian pesos. Marcin, let's do it. Watch prop firm. Do I recommend overall? SH, I really like, obviously, I like APEX, Bulenox, pretty much the same. APEX gets the edge for the number of accounts. But I like My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader as well. Those are my favorite four. Those are my favorite four there, 4 or 5. Tradeify also is really good. So right now, Apex is my favorite because of the ability to have 20 accounts. But I'm taking a quick short here, guys. I mean, it's going to be too late for y'all to get in. Triple equal lows on the 30-second chart. I'm going to go break even already. This is on the My Funded Futures funded account. I don't even need much on this, to be honest with you. Like 5 points kind of a day gets me to pay out here. So I'm just going to take the 5 points, even though we have the triple equal lows down there, and be done on this account for today. So yeah, we got $100 exactly on that account because we only need to get this account to $1,800. And of course, it's about to run them now. Could have got 180. But that's okay. We only need to get this to 1,800, so I need 250 more in order to take a payout. And I got 2 more days to trade. No, wait. Yeah. Today's number 3. Day number 3. So 2 more trading days, need another 250. What up, Pine Tree? Morning on Hell. Yeah, I like Apex SA, just me personally. But John G in the house, Trader Monk, how's it going? The rules are basically the same, yeah. So there it goes. It ran them there. I could have just left the stop at break even. Decided to take some profit there because that way I can just be done with this account and literally not have to worry with it. Don't even have to take another trade on it. $100, lock it in, be done for the day on that one. I just happened to look over and saw those triple equal lows, and I saw that we touched the 9, so I thought that was an okay spot to enter short. It wasn't just a random short. We did take it off the 9. That is the first touch after the cross, so don't necessarily take that pre-market typically, but when you see something like that, you just do it. What up, Jazz? Let me see what... Did they get my take profit trader? I'm going to try it. The idea today is to try to pass a take profit trader account, 25K. And I'm going to do kind of what Pine Tree was talking about. Once we get it passed, I'm going to go very aggressive the next day. And let's try to get it to the profit target on day 1. Because then you can start taking daily payouts. Day 2, day 3, that sort of thing. That's the way Pine Tree did his, and I think that's a pretty good strategy, because if you go aggressive and you blow the account, then that's okay, right? Because you've only had it for a day. So if you're gonna blow it, better blow it on day 1 than day 10. What up, Coach Fred? Easiest payout on the prop streets. Yeah, I agree. So we'll see kind of what happens here at open. I mean, my lean is kind of double bottom down there at the 240s. I mean, we really are middle of the range, right? We're really like just middle of the range here. Tough to really know. I mean, we're literally sitting on the 50% mark. So, I mean, theoretically, that probably makes the most sense. But that being said, this is the Nasdaq, and what makes the most sense doesn't always happen. Yeah, Dan, we got jolts. 10 a.m. Correct. You are. The market might wait for jolts. I have no idea. 50% rule. Curtis, basically there's no 50% rule in the funded process, in the funded account. So that's what I'm specifically talking about. Obviously, there's the 50% in the eval. So today I can't make more than $750 on this account. And what I'll probably do is take any obvious inversions on the on that, and I'm also going to take any 9 touches on that, any crossover 9 touches. So it'll take 2 days to pass. But all I'm saying is once I pass, I trade the 5 days. It takes 5 days to pass. Right? So once I pass and I get the account, I'm going to kind of go, instead of stopping at $600, $700, $800 like I might normally do, I'm just going to try to get to $1,500, $1,600 on the first day. And then day 2 or day 3, you can start taking daily payouts. That's just kind of the idea. Not really going to trade stupid, not going to full port, not going to be aggressive, or am going to be aggressive, but I am going to trade a strategy. It will still be the 9 touch, the inversions. We're not going to do, I think, stuff. So that's all. My stop is 40 ticks. Fish slips very, very tight. Pip Hunter, good morning. Dean Louie. Dean Lou, good morning. Yuri in the house. So, yeah, it's kind of what we're going to do. We'll see. And then obviously on the PA accounts here, we're looking for just a quick 12-point scalperoonie. That's what we're looking for. We'll put the P&L for that right here. This one obviously looks like it's closed to payout, but it really isn't. We gotta, I think we have to get this account. There's the 25 candle. Can't remember. I think I got to get like $600 more in this account. But the other ones are not, you know, too far off from payout. So we'll see what's up. No full port, unsubscribing. Yeah, Curtis, I'm just talking about once funded. Moving average, I'm using the EMA. They're the EMA. The 50, the 21, and the 9. And basically, I'm waiting for the 21 and the 9 to, you want them to be like this. 50, 21, 9 after a cross, spread out a bit, and then take the first touch. And probably for 5 points. I think it makes more sense to just do 5 point with a 5 point stop, but we'll see. Looks like we're going to have a VWAP-ish opening here. Of a WAP-ish. And Moxie in the house. Mad Moxie, what up? So we'll look for a spot today, guys. If I take a loss today, I am only going to take the one trade. Like yesterday I took 2 trades. Friday I took 2 trades. And granted, the second trade worked and we got back to break even, but not doing that today. Not doing that today. Got about 3 minutes here until open. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I agree, John. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'd like for us to get away from that. Maxie agrees. He agrees. He said, not to VWAP. No way. Not the VWAP. He says down, maybe Trev. I don't know if that means short or long. I haven't figured it out yet. Let's see if I see any obvious equal highs or anything. I don't really see anything. I mean, we're right dead in the middle, so I really don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea. He has his Drac accent. Drake or Dracula? What are we talking about? Dracula? Maybe. Well, there he goes. He's barking. The market took a 7-point dump as soon as he barked. The Dracula. I got you. Well, technically he's German, so I don't know. That's what they say, right? About a minute and a half till open. Place your bets. Place your bets. You guys like my poker shirt? The nuts. It's the nuts. Weef weef. Exactly. 448 equal highs. I don't see those. York, good morning. All right, here we go. Less than a minute. Guys, we lost 4 subscribers since the stream started. Interesting. She's looking weak in the knees. Can't guess. Cannot guess. Looks like we are going to have a VWAP open. I don't really know what that means. Maybe we chop, maybe we don't. I don't know. $20 seconds. Man, we're going to open up right at, like, literally sitting on the VWAP, huh? Interesting. All right, we're open. Let's pay attention. Let's go. He is holding up there at the 20. All right, here we go. ES pulled back into the VWAP right there. I feel like my computer's being a little laggy today. I'm noticing that my camera is a little behind my lips and my computer feels just a slightest bit laggy. The slightest bit of lag. Got a gap here. I thought about marking that out, but then I saw this below it, so I didn't bother. But could hold up. A little bit slow so far, Rhythmic. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Yes, at the VWAP now. If it loses the VWAP, down we go. Down goes Tyson. Tradevate market data issues. Grain and treasuries. Bouncing off the VWAP there for the ES. Choppy so far. This has not picked a direction. Feel the fury of the bears? I don't know. Getting a little squeeze now, Trev. Getting a little squeezy poo. Right off the VWAP. That's okay. We are delivering from a fair value gap here. We did sweep liquidity. There could be a 30-second short setup here. We'll see. I might take it on an eval. I'm not going to take this on a funded, I don't think. But we'll see. 448. Yeah, sweep the 448. Those are some horns making a push. Now, if we do get a 1 minute short, that'd be different. I would take that. I could take my profit before the VWAP. And see if we get the 1 minute to stay open. I would like for us to maybe run up into here, 476, before it comes back down, at least. I mean, ideally, you'd like it to run 498. All right, so it stayed open. All right, let's see kind of what happens here. Interesting here. See if we can continue to push. I think a retest of 43 might get a bounce out of there. So pulling back there, 450 psych level. Didn't quite tap the 443 area. Might try it on an eval at the 443 if I can get tagged in. I don't know that I'm going to get tagged in, though. Went without me. That's fine. What up, Stock Tiger? How you doing today? Do we run the 498? Yes, pushed up there to the 27. Kind of watching the 30-second chart. Potential short there. We do have a clean break even. Not really doing anything. Up 900. Dan, at least probably 500, but we'll see. But there's a bearish SMT here as well, right here with the ES pre-market. But it looks like we might get an SMT here with the run of the 98 with the ES. Let's see. Good morning, Andy. The race to the chop zone. Yeah, probably. We do have news at 10. It's currently 9:37. So, yeah, Trev, that could be the line in the sand. We'll see. ES looking a bit weaker here than the NAS. All right, looks like it's going here. Looks like the 500's about to be in play here. See if we get a little pullback into that. I probably don't make it that far down there, but maybe the 60s before it runs the 90. You normally get a little pullback in the 90, but nope. Not here. Straight through the roof. Through the roof. The overnight high is sitting up there at 600. Or the Asia. Good morning, Francis. Just waiting. Just trying to be patient here. Just trying to be patient. No need to do anything cray-cray. $520s. This thing is just on one this morning. It's just going. I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens here. Yeah, Bulls are making a show, Drew, for sure. I mean, like, and at open, I didn't really know which way to go. I didn't know which way we'd go. No idea. No idea. Might long here off this gap on an eval. Like 490. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in on an eval here. Stop should be 75. Let me get it down there. So I'm in on a eval here. Stop going to go break even back above the whole number there. I want to see it just go here. Should not stop. If it comes back down, I don't love it. So I want to see it push above the whole number, make new highs here. So let's see if it can go. Give it a chance to go here. In fact, probably should target higher. All right, stop this out. And stop me out and then probably go. Just run up before jolts. Yeah, it could be. That could be fish lips. That could be very well what happens. All right, I may re-enter off that 83 area there. The first touch of the 9. All right, I'm back in. I'm back in off the 9. Break even again. So stops in at break even here. Want to get it above that 500, I think we go. But what's the next level up? I could really target higher here. 600. Oh, I can only make $700 though, right? 750. What's 750? That's 40 points is $800. Yeah, so I can only. Is that right? So 35 points is $700 already, right? Yeah, it is. All right, I'm trailing this up. Trailing this up. Maxie says it can go more. All right, up 485 there. And that was the simplest trade ever. The first 9 touch, the very first 9 touch of the day after open, happened to be inside a fair value gap. How many times have I talked about this? You guys are not noticing this? Like, I know it's not something I've implemented into my funded plays yet, but this very first 9 touch, especially when it's in a fair value gap, is very strong. Very strong. I don't know how many times I've seen that fail. Not very often. I need to backtest that. I got a couple of different things I need to backtest. We might get a backtesting session going tomorrow or one day later in the week here so we can get some actual numbers on this stuff. So, I mean, that literally touched the 9 and ripped. Like it was no drawdown really even on that trade. We did fail to make a new high there. Trading Mints, how's it going? Stan. The next 5-minute candle may push to the new high. Yeah, we'll see. So far, so good. Yeah, doing okay so far. I'm just looking for a spot for my 12.5 points on my fundeds. That would be nice. Nice. We can find a spot. Use the first 50 MA bounce as well on the 2-minute and the 5-minute. Nice golden chess club. How's that working, though? How's that working for you? I do got the 50 on there. It's down here. Eval day only. I'm trading funded. If I find a spot. I mean, right now, there's nothing. I mean, like, there's been a couple of logical spots, but not spots I'm going to take on my funded. In reality, though, I would have actually already gotten a winner. The first trade would have been a 12-point winner. The second trade was a 24-point winner. I wouldn't be shocked if this bounces here one more time. I wouldn't take the second touch, but I wouldn't be shocked. It might want to come down and test that 21. You're waiting on payouts? I got you. Let's go. Congrats on the payouts. I mean, technically speaking, this would be a good short if we close below. We'll see. I'm waiting. Works well, but only the first, and if the 21 moved above or below the 50 in an angle of 45 degrees, basically only using a trend. Yeah, that's what I do with this. Like, I'm only going to take this if these have crossed over the 50. So if the 21 and the 9 are above the 50 and they're spread out. You see how they're spread out here? Kind of like a 45 degree. That's a very, I like how you said that. I never really thought about it like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for too. I just typically say spread out. But yeah, that first touch, especially when it's inside a bullish fair value gap, is very strong. What's my stop on NQ? I have 40 ticks, Treff. Very, very tight stop on my funded. Very tight stop. Trying to hold here. We do got Jolt in 12 minutes. Be aware of that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Golden Chest. That's kind of what I look for inside a fair value gap. Just like prom night first touch is the best. Yeah, it's very tight. It's very tight, Trev. But typically, you know, I'm only looking for 12.5 points as well to the upside. So, like, that usually comes fast if you're right. If you are correct, it comes quickly, right? Pushing back up here. Going to make new highs. Coming into the macro, too. 2 minutes, or minute and 20 seconds outside there. We might get a bearish SMT here. EF's not really anywhere near the highs. Although I feel like we're going to that 600 level. But we'll see. Again, we got Jolt at 10, so may as well kind of be patient. Mr. Ponzi, what up? So 9 held there. Feels like if we get above that high, this could be you might see a nice candle above this. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't know. I don't know how I don't love how weak the ES looks. Let's kind of see 518 print. Yeah. Left equal highs here. Push through there. Double top. I think we could get a nice little candle here, or, you know, there we go. It's kind of what I was thinking, like pushing to the 45-50 area. And we'll see kind of what happens. Is there anything about this price action so far that says we're bearish? No, not to me. There's 548. So to me, I'm just looking for longs. That's what I'm looking for until we hit that overnight high at 600. Don't really know what's going to happen there. I mean, and anything can happen with that Jolts news. That Jolts news could just, you know, we could be pushing up just to, you know, clean some of that up down lower. You never know. ES just cleared the highs there. Did it? Or actually, no, it didn't. I'm sorry. Triple topped on the ES. Triple topper. Retouch the 9 again. You're buying stone. Just says you're selling high and buying stone. Just say no. Algo liquidity riding the 9. Yeah, this thing is like, is holding the 9 so strong. I mean, that was another 5 points off the 9 there. Almost 10. Actually, yeah, 10. 10. It might, Dan. We do have that level. I think we got a couple of levels down below. 312, 242. 242 is also equal lows on the 15-minute chart. We got those equal lows. Too far away from there now, but yeah, fish lips. 15, the 21's moved back into that gap now. I'm looking for longs. Hopefully the jolts doesn't take us through the 600. I'm going to wait for like a pullback and look for a long. Caught half that short at 10 p.m. Let's go, Trev. Let's go. Nice job. I did not. I was not awake. I went to bed so early last night, guys. I don't even know what time it was. I just fell asleep in my recliner. Woke up, crawled in the bed, slept all night. You know, did have to do the old man thing and get up and pee at some point, but I don't even know what time it was. Never even looked at in my phone or anything. Went right back to sleep. Pivots are rolled apart. Yeah, they probably are. I don't even. Yeah, there's mine all the way up there, 675. Yeah, too much info. I know day trading like a predator, but hey, it's useful info, right? It's useful info. ES going to the moon here. Next level up, 636. Where is the overnight high? I mean, ES overnight high is all the way up there at 6069. We are going to the moon here, boys. To the moon! Still no entry. Yeah. Yeah, I think we go to 602, but man. What up, Bobber? Wanted to double check your Bulenox discount. Looking for 50K option 1. Simple. Other than that, I'm targeting 21,660 today, but got to play it with what they bring. Yeah. Should be MM, Bobber, unless something changed. Did they... Let me check Bulenox right quick. I don't think anything's changed. Let's see, did they change? Good through the 5th. What is today? The 4th. Yeah, so it should be MM still. Should be good. Option 1, 50K. Yeah, 83%. Bassett. Yeah, it sounds easy, right? Sounds easy enough. 520's entry in the 5-minute, but you missed it. Yes, about to touch the 36 here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little reaction off that level, a little pullback. Again, you got the 9 lining up with a PDRA again here. This technically is the second or third touch on it. Not going to be as strong. I don't think I take it. But if you just stick to the first touch, clearly I sold early. Actually, I guess I didn't really sell early unless I just left my stop at break even. He is pushing above 36. Yeah, news in 5 minutes. So ES pulling back below the 36 there. Again, we're coming up on the news. Let's just wait. Be patient. I mean, you could maybe take a long. You could long this gap here. I mean, theoretically, every bullish PDRA has been holding so far, but it holds until it doesn't. How many liter of water am I drink per day? I have no idea. I usually drink probably 3 or 4 of these. Maybe not enough, I'm sure. Not enough, probably. No tariff. So that news alone is probably why we're bullish. Yeah, probably true. Although we did move down quite a bit overnight there, so. Just holding up here. Let's wait and see. What up, Barack? Yes, testing the 36 again here. I don't see how we don't just blast through the 600. 641 next up on the news. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen. $7.95 would be kind of the next up. Let's look at the 4 hour. Oh, that is interesting. Tough. Strapping on the parachute and cutting the crash helmet. Cutting the cord. We need a live with Patrick Whelan. Patrick don't know who I am. Bassett. You guys want to go in there and spam Methodical Man? I mean, but he still probably would be like, who the fuck is that? You don't know who I am. I used to be in his stream. He knows me from my other name, but he doesn't know me from, not from this name. I haven't been in a stream since I started streaming with the other name, so he probably doesn't even remember. It's been a couple years. Here we go, guys. I mean, looks like we're going to run the 600. We need the news to dump. Oh, yeah, me too. Bassett, same thing. Dan says secret names. Nah, it's just my old YouTube name. You know, you change your name when you start your channel. So, my old name's not a secret. A lot of people know it. It's John Carter 3214. There's other streamers that know that's me when I jump in their chat and I talk with that. I'll be under that account. That's just an auto-generated name that YouTube gave me like a long time ago, probably like 20 years ago. So it doesn't mean anything. I just decided to use create my own name, obviously. Methodical Man, which came up by one of my friends named Stuart. Here's the news. I think this thing just rips right through there. I almost want to try it on the eval here. Ran the 600s. Not what we wanted to happen. Big Bunny, if you're John Carter from Mars. I don't know what that is. I need a pullback. Yeah, so I was just looking at it. I don't know if you saw I was measuring that out, but you have to kind of find, you got to have some sort of entry to go back to it. Well, let's see what we get. ES did not run the overnight high. There's still a ways to go on it. He knows who I am. He knows all. Maybe. Back into a 30-second gap here. Man, I'm not taking this. It could sell for 100 points, but I'm not taking that. If anything, I'd long that. In fact, I am going to long it. Just looking for my 12.5 points here. I need 96. Need 96. Rip it up. Going break even now. And all out there. Up $690 on this account. Can only make $750 total, so I'll probably make that my last trade on that account for the day. I don't think there's any reason. Still got to trade 5 days, so there's no reason to make more. Cerdos, because that is on an evaluation, and you guys would much rather see my entries on my funded than the evaluation based on feedback that I got a couple of months ago. So I would still call it out. So I'm still telling you what I'm doing. You're just not seeing it. Pat and you met on Grindr. We didn't do anything, just play Connect 4 and did a lot of high-fiving. Oh. Yeah, we need some subscribers for sure, Dan. Got to get above the 70. But that's why you don't see that, because it's not a funded play. It's an aggressive play. We're so dummy bullish that it works. But yeah, there's no reason. I called it out. So at the very least, you heard what I was doing. So now do we pick up another Take Profit Trader account? I think we do. Let's pick up another one, and let's try to get those both to maximum profits on day one. Let's add to Husk Retirement Fund. Take it a little bit for it to load, but we'll look for it. All right. Yeah, 690. I mean, you got to trade 5 days. That's $60 off the max that you can make. I could look for another 5-point scalp, but to me, it just may as well put it away. This is a 25K, Dan. I like the 25K accounts, so 750 is the max you can make. Back at the whole number here. Boom, 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 boom. Still didn't run that. $10.05 there. Just waiting. So there's the data wick, ripped above it. 641 on deck. That's kind of a, I think 641 was the next fair value gap. Yeah. I think. Wasn't it? On the 15? No, that's another wick. The next gap is up there at 795. I mean, look at the 9 here. Look at the 9 the entire way up. I mean, how many opportunities were there? Obviously, it works until it doesn't, right? Yeah, Trev, I understand 100% what you're saying because, like, I've not found a funded trade myself. And to be honest with you, we may not find a funded trade today. But we have to be okay with that, right? If that's what happens. I'm not saying I'm not going to find one, but so far there's nothing that I've been able to take. Still looking, but so far. Now, obviously, all the other trades worked. I haven't taken a single loser today, so you're like, well, you should have just taken one of those. Well, sometimes I might have done that, but you just never know. Only goes up, says Ardon. 9 EMA is great, but it's a gamble each time because it's no confirmation usually. I think it's okay, Treff, if it lines up like here, or like this is the one I took, right? That's the one I took. It's the actual first touch, right? After the cross, the actual first touch after the cross. That's really the only one I like. I think it's the highest probability. So crossed here, first touch. You could stay long off the first touch to your target. Obviously, I didn't do that, but you know, you could. ES pushing above the 36 here. Remember, the overnight high on the ES is 6069. 6047 is the high right now. We got 20 more points to go on the ES. I mean, 20 more points on ES could push us up into the 7s. I mean, that could, if the ES does run the overnight high, maybe this pushes us up into this area, maybe even 795, depending upon the momentum. I mean, nothing about this says short me right now, to me. I feel like this is the kind of action that Nutty does well in. Is Nutty green today? Anybody know? Where it just pulls back and just keeps going. He just likes to buy the pullbacks. I haven't taken my funded trades. So I don't want to pull them up. I'm not really feeling optimistic that we're going to find a trade, to be honest. Not that optimistic. Not even really leaving any fair value gaps on the way up. I mean, we've left since open 3 on the 1 minute. There's not anything else. Okay, maybe leave 1 there. But, like, this is just a grind. It's not really... There's not really a lot of momentum, but it's just grinding higher. Grinding higher. Anybody buy the VWAP right there at open? Anybody buy the VWAP? The VWAP buy. We'll get the pullback eventually, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, Takamura, since, that it could be an elevator. You are completely right. We are generating a lot of trend line liquidity here, which means we could just run right through it quickly. Low opportunities. Thank God for Trump adding volatility. We'll see, Mark. Yeah, it's tough for me too, Jamie. I feel comfortable taking it on evals, but my funded accounts, it causes the butt cheeks to... Causes a little clinch. So I mean, it looks easy enough. Just get long. I think Bassett said it down here somewhere. Just close your eyes and get long. Just close your eyes and get long. Seems easy enough. You could maybe take a failed breakdown of the 20 because it has not touched the 20 yet. Maybe we get like a failed breakdown of the 20. Long once it closes back. Once it closes back above, you know, your long would be the retest. The 21. 21 EMA. Again, I think it is probably about time for a for maybe a decent pullback. Let's see if we get one. ES may want to. We may want to touch the 700 first, 710, before we get a decent pullback. So again, I wouldn't take this one. I think maybe a touch of the 21 is in order here. Maybe you could take a failed breakdown of the 21. Ooh, what was that? What's going on there, guys? That's not normal price action. I mean, I'm getting data latency up here too. That was not normal price action. Yeah, I don't know either, John G. That was a weird price action. Is the 9 really going to hold one more time? All aboard! Your oscillator is saying down overbought, but it can hold on strength too, yeah. Right now it's dummy bullish. I'm definitely not shorting here. I can tell you that. I have no idea. No plans of shorting right now. Zero plans. Now, if you guys are got the balls to do it, go for it. But I just don't. I do think a pullback into the 600 makes sense. Maybe the 90 or the 85 area. But we'll see. You know, I'd much rather, even though I think we're super bullish here. So if we get something like this with momentum and you leave something in there, even though it's very, very high, we're so dummy bullish that I think it just still works. I mean, even there's a small 30-second long here. It's not even very obvious. ES got 60.50. It did indeed. So let's see if we can retest that psych level there at the 600s. Kind of got the 21 sitting there. Small 5-minute imbalance at the 75 to 90 area. I mean, this is interesting. I do think that this long is interesting, but I don't think it's interesting enough on anything other than an eval for me. So let me see if my eval is here. It is. So I will take this if it triggers on this eval. On the 30-second chart, there's a small gap. It's not very big. It's 5 points. But if we close above 41.75, I'll take it with a hard 10-point stop. Could very well fail. It's super high. It's not that obvious. But we'll see what happens. Took the short for 10 points. Nice, Takamura. Taking along 609. Yeah, 609 could bounce. I don't hate it. I do think if we lose the 9, we push into the whole number. So even though I said I wasn't going to short, up 5 points, I'm going to break even. Eval only. I gave it a shot. I was in way too late. If I was going to short that, I should have shorted up there. Technically, we tapped into that imbalance there, and now we're ripping. I was actually up, how many points were we up there? 8.5. Try to quick short there on the eval. I was just thinking we were losing the 9. We probably touched the 21. See if we get the 21 touchdown to the 06. I think so. The short fame mission here, yeah, I'm not taking it. I mean, I tried it once. We tried it. So bullish though, man. It's like refusing to even pull back at all. If the 5-minute candle body stayed smaller, previous I'd be bearish. It's eating up a lot of the candle. Yeah. I mean, it does feel like we push. We'll see. There's a 30-second ripper. Wow, look at that. I was looking for that 30-second long right here, but it closed above and went so fast. I mean, like, I went 20 points in no time. So you're doing good yesterday. You're up a little bit. Was waiting for pullbacks and there's none. Yeah, a little red on your funded. That's all right. The 30-second was like just a straight ripper there. I mean, like, it was insane. That went so fast. Just not able to pull the trigger there on my fundeds, but it's all right. We got 10 minutes until initial balance sets. Yes, almost made it to 58 there, kind of pulling back a bit. Clear bull flag, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's close above. Actually, yeah, the close of this candle here was your entry. Very clean, very fast reaction. 20 points. mean, technically, you might have entered there. Might have got stopped, though. Yeah, Trev, I might take initial balance trade on my funded today. I don't know. That might be my trade today. That might be the trade. We don't normally take that on the funded accounts, but not all of them. But if it looks good enough. Right now, I don't love how it looks because you got a pivot point just above, 12 points above. Still holding the 9 there. VIX not moving. We do have a couple of speakers today. I think one's at 11:15. FOMC member Bostic speaks at 11 o'clock, and then 1:15 Daily speaks. I don't know that they do anything, though, to be honest. Now we're retesting the 9 again, and the that wick up there at 41. Man, I'm trying to pick a spot, but it's getting kind of late in the day for the old funded play. I don't like taking it usually once we get closer to 11, but now we're going to get that 21 touch. Now we're going to get the old 21 toucher-rooney. Bouncing there. Interesting here. Let's see if we sweep the 616s. 615 actually. I'm going to switch over to the 30-second chart here. And I'm thinking I got a little idea going here for a possible trade. So let's kind of draw this out. Again, very high, so it's not going to be A plus because it's very high, but mechanically, if you're super bullish, we have equal lows right here at 615.50. So if we can sweep the 615.50 area and then have a very bullish candle back through this 30-second gap, that could be a decent long play. Now again, I'd like for it to sweep this first. I don't really want this to close above right now. My idea is to sweep into this area and then go. Also, it'll be the 50 touch on the 30-second chart. Full port long? Yeah. I mean, if this closes above, I might take it on a V. I'm going to take it on the eval here. So I'm going to take it on the eval, but this is not good enough to take on the funded, in my opinion. Stop to break even at 650.50. So I'm in this on my eval, and looks like we're going to get wrecked. I'll pull it over so you guys can see the play here. Stop to break even up here at 50. So stop to break even. Well, we'll leave equal highs there. I think we left equal highs. Yeah, I won't go break even yet. Could have went break even there. We did leave equal highs though, so I think we run back through there. Just kind of watching it. All right, there we go. Equal highs are ran. We're going break even. And because this wasn't like the setup that I was looking for specifically, it didn't do exactly what I wanted to do. That's why I didn't take it on the funded, in case you're wondering. But so it would have been a winner there. Would have gave me anxiety on the funded though. I'm gonna go stone cold break even here. Don't want it to wick me. Uputerus. Uppertitus. Go. Get through there, brother. Initial balance is going to be set in 1 minute. So if I were only going for the 12.5 points, it would have been a winner. It went 14 point. It went 15 points. So stop to break even there. It would have been a winner. It just didn't do what I wanted it to do. To me, mechanically, if it did this, mechanically, that would have been much stronger of a play than what it did there. Now, did I think that it would still work? Obviously, I did, but I'm not enough to take it on my funded. So, good morning, Prakash. Just had to cast your spell, yeah. You was long, then went for a short and stuck now on one account. That sucks. FTMO buying Canada, is it real news? I don't think so. I don't know. I doubt it. But I don't know, Caleb. What's the idea of the strategy around initial balance? Well, initial balance play, you want to see, let's go to the 1 minute. So we'd be on the 1 minute chart. And we'd want to see a close above initial balance. We want to see it close above about 10 or 12 points, pull back, retest. You enter on the retest. Simple. Very simple. I don't love this because you do have a pivot point at 75. So on your retest, I mean, I guess technically if you take the retest, you only look for 10 points instead of 12. Then it's okay. Let's go for 41 ticks. Let's cover the commission. Oh, Canada's a broker? I have no idea. Oh, I have no idea. 619 print. We did fail to make a new high there, so that is, there is not an SMT here though. Well, there is because ES didn't run the overnight highs. So technically there is. You still have the equal lows down here. I actually might still consider, yeah, if we get an obvious on the 1 minute, if we sweep this, hold that area, and get our push back up, maybe we'll take that. 50% at best. Yes, John, it is. 55% is what I came up with. 55. Just call Trump. He'll move the market. I just want him to move it in my direction. That's all. Move it in my direction. Pushing back up. Does she have the steam to follow through? I don't know. We'll see here. No, I didn't, John G. Good morning, Timbo. Sabo lost his funded. Yeah, that sucks. He didn't. I haven't seen that. I know he was struggling. I thought he was at. Last I talked to him, he was at payout level on Bulenox. So I don't know. Myth. Yeah, the hardest. It is hard, Stock Tiger. We haven't taken any losses today on our evals, but I haven't. I haven't taken a loss yet on the evals. I don't think they've all been like either break even or not. We'll see. I haven't taken a trade on my funded yet, so no trades on the funded yet. Yes, pushing up here, approaching the highs. We're going to make it through the highs this time. Kind of feels like we might. Feels like we might. Let's see here. Oof. Let's see. With a lifetime P, is there a minimum trade per month? Not. No, Neo, not for Apex. I don't think so. I'll have to take a look at that, John. Okay. There is another 30-second potential opportunity here. We never ran that. Man, I still want us to run the 15, though. Gosh. Man. I want us to come down and clear these wicks. Push this area. And let's see if we can get along there. It just may not do it, though. So cozy. That's right. We don't got no music going. No. We probably should get some, huh? The reason I don't do music is because you got half people like certain kind and the other half like another kind and this, that, and the other. So let's just wait. I'm tempted to press the button here. We have initial balance that is set now. Coffee in front of me and a beautiful myth voice. People are nice as well here. Yeah, that is true. People are nice. Very nice. Yeah, man, not a lot of volume. I agree. No music, just trade. Yeah, Lavi. I mean, we had went through a point where like I took a poll like about the music. It's been a long time ago, and people chose not to have the music. So I want us to break these equal lows at 615. I want to see this just wick into here and give us something out of there. I think that that'll be the highest probability to make a new high, but it may not do it. Oh yeah, I do have a radio voice. Welcome to 95.5 The Bull. No. I'm feeling a little right now, you know. The voice is a little... It's a little scratchy. I mean, how many points would this... I mean, like, this doesn't... I don't know, man. Does that really make any sense to take, though? I don't think so. It's going to be so quick, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I do support everybody, Stock Tiger. Just came online. What was the reason for the pump? I have no idea, Rob. No idea. Big green, too small red. And now BO. I don't know. Now, I've said F before, Stock Tiger. I have. You got your 21660 call. I ordered up another account using your account. You the man, Bobber. Let's go. Guys, we really are chopping already. We are chopping. Oh, the breakout. I got you. Not the sneaky one. Yeah. Okay. Initial balance there, 663 is set. We might get an initial balance play here. We'll see. Man, I don't know if I love it. But I'm going to try it. It's the only thing we've gotten. Let's see. Pretty good close above there. ES is below initial balance, though. I don't love that. ES below initial balance. I don't know that I'm going to take this with ES below. You said it 6 times yesterday. I don't love the ES being below, but let's see if it would have worked. 63. Stop to break even would be probably now. 68. I think it works. That reaction's actually decent there. But you would kind of want it to already have went. Nope. $73. 71, 73. Boom. That would have been it. So would have taken... Oh, don't want to accidentally hit the button here. I mean, would have taken 3.5 points to drawdown. 3.5 points to drawdown. Oh, well. Not trading anything. Geez, yeah. It said F off. Oh, my goodness. I don't know, guys. I couldn't pull the trigger there. I didn't love that the ES was below initial balance there. That's what kept me out of it. I really like the ES to be above IB at the same time. You're not even looking at the chart? Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, Jamie, I would have been taking profit in front of the pivot. I was only going to look for 10 points, so profit would have been taken in front of the pivot, but South America is to be called more South America. Oh, you're taking the pivots and VWAPs off your chart? Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, that worked. I didn't take it. Did anybody watching Matt? Did he take that? Did Matt take that? Let me see. Is Matt on? I don't know if he took that. He may not be on anymore. Oh, he's on. Yes, he took that. Or at least some version of it. He did take it. He did take that. I did not take it. The inside traders are trading today. Welcome to the Squid Game. You're a Timu. If we break through initial balance here, no man, this is one of those ones. It's getting to the point where I'm going to stop looking for a trade on my funded. All right, if we pull back here and then we pop back above the 9, I may take it. Do you think we had enough high for the day? I don't know. We'll see. There's also a 30-second long opportunity here. I may just use that. That way I don't feel like I'm just jumping in on like a guess. Then again, the ES might be pushing into the initial balance there. Still have that pivot there too, though. Another 21 touch there. Yeah, I tend to agree, Treff. Definitely looking at a pullback here. Yes, pulling back there to the 54s. It did tap to 58. Let's see what Mancini has to say. There is a 1 minute short there. I'm not into taking the first one though. 66 up next. There's your break even. Of course, that paid right away too. Everything I don't take pays right away. You guys notice that? Yeah. Maybe I'll get the sweep of the 615 area and something out of there. Leave equal lows here. Yep. You'll take a short if this candle closes red without spiking. $20 seconds left on this candle. Oof. I'm just waiting to see if we get an opportunity. Made initial balance 534. Interesting here. Just kind of watch. Don't want to be too aggressive or passive. Kind of do get the feeling that we might push right back through here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Trev. I'm thinking that we push right back through. Kind of want a long here. I mean, I can go break even so quick. I'm not going to take it on. I'm going to take it on the eval. All right. Break even. Ah, stop me out immediately and then goes. I got in late. I hesitated. Gosh, that's another spot where I know I can go break even at 4.5 points and then it probably hits my target. No, it would have went 9 points and would have got stopped out. So... rejecting 1 hour fair value gap. What we got on the hourly that I'm not seeing? Yeah, kind of trading into that. Kind of a short-term trend line here. We have equal lows down here at the 15. So maybe if we break this, obviously you got the 50 there, so you got to be willing to take some heat. It's a decent eval play, though, I think. Yeah, it's still looking strong, but we are in the macro now, too. 1051. 9 and the 21 are trying to cross. Of course, they're still above the 50. Is this bullshit flag or a bull flag? It really doesn't look that much like a bull flag just yet. I mean, I guess. Let's see what the 2-minute looks like. Kind of just grinding sideways. I might short into the 15 here on my eval. I'm going to give it 1 bar of stop. So it's like 15 points. So short on the eval here, looking for 615.25. I do expect a bounce at the 50. So I might cover at the 28. No, I'll hold it. See if we get one more push lower here. Yeah, that's a bigger push up than I wanted. 58. Yeah, I gotta have a little more stop than that. So we're gonna give it a little more room here. I got 20-point stop. So if we lose on this, we'll be down $200. Probably should have just taken the 7 points that I had there. So you see a protected low on the 5-minute. Yeah, I think I got stopped there. Ripping higher. Let's see here. I thought it was reasonable to get through there, but it just didn't do it. Kind of overshot that trend line and now just ripped higher. Do we get back down there to the 50 EMA? Probably. See if we'll just retest the 50 here. Probably gets back through there this time. Let's see. What up? Nice try, wise guy. Bashar. Yeah, it's insane. We are in the macro here. I mean, this thing still just looks like it wants to go. I don't know, man. I don't know. Trying to short seems... I think if we do get a below the 50, we run into the 15, probably. This little gap down here, at least. That first 50 touch right there, though, someone mentioned it earlier. That's the first 50 touch of the day right there. And it just ripped right off of it, 30 points. It's a range now we want. Yeah, that's the thing, Trev. Like, it makes it a little more difficult to change. All southbound lanes are open. Orange Man tweets are suspended while he's eating his Big Mac. Maybe. So down $50. $50 on the eval here. Back to the 50 here. We lose the 50, I think we run, or the 30 level. You're going to get quick 15 point push down into the 15. Let's see. Yeah, Trev, I'm tempted to take it again, but man, it could just bounce here again. Let's see if we close below the 50. All right, so we closed below if we can here. So I'm going to take a retest of the 30 if we get it before we run the 15. We'll see how this works out, but only on eval here. All right, I'm tagged in there short. I'm going to target the 15. Stop will go to break even at the 22. Obviously, it's ripping right back above there. I'm considering a long here, though, to be honest. I want to see it hold that level. I'm going to move my stop to here. I was going to say, I probably need to move my stop up a little bit here. Retest that 1 minute trend line. If we get back above there, then I'm probably in trouble, but kind of a little one-to-one here. Risk to reward. Pretty close. Maybe this thing will move quickly below there, but it's not really trying to. I'm just risking $300 here. Left equal highs up there, 46 also. All right, stopped out. So 2 losses in a row trying to short there. I'm going to reevaluate. Overshot it. Ripping back higher there. Yeah, so that long paid, but I didn't take it, obviously. That was interesting. What up, Yoma? How's it going? We're red on one eval, green on another. Off a day, yeah. Print under 20, we should go. That sucks, Jamie. This thing just does not want to go down, guys. I mean, it just doesn't. It just doesn't want to go down. No funded trade. Well, I'm green $100 on one funded account on the My Funded Futures. Be discerning for sure. Yeah, 21,660 is very significant. Well, that's initial balance high too. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, no green on the funded yet, but top of the hour. What do we got? The 1 minute. Did I see the 30-second short? I did not like the 1 minute. I didn't take it. It was the first one after the big pump up. 30-second. I did see. Where's 30-second one at? Yeah, I didn't really see that one. At 1040. What up, Pine Tree? Yeah, I do see that. I'm thinking about longing here, though, off this 9. If we get a pullback into like the 46. Yeah, retirement funds that need the market to keep going up forever. What up, Trader Oracle? Oh, nice job, Yoma. Yeah, I just feel like we were super bullish. That's why I didn't take it. ES is approaching the initial balance high there. Got 12K today. Let's go. Nice job. Lost the Topstep trial. It's all right. 36 points. Nice job, Pine Tree. Boom, boom, boom. Just trying to wait here. She is running. Saw a book named Murder Bot series yesterday. All right, I might take this retest of the initial balance. Because ES is above now. Missed the long vents, yeah. Trying to be patient here, guys. Yeah, I'm going to back test at Pine Tree. I haven't done it yet. I was going to do it last night, but I didn't feel like it. I'm going to take this 9 touch. We are going to take the 9 touch. All right, we're in. Let's see a quick bounce here. Wow. I'm okay with that. Got to hold right there, though. Got to hold right there. Just going to take it right there. Just going to take it right there. Not be greedy. I want to fight the IBH for my profit. So let's see how we did there. I think we took 7 or 8 points. 7, 140. Again, I talk about this trade. I talk about this play, right? Talk about this play all the time. Cross, first touch of the 9. We took a little drawdown. I mean, that's okay. 6 points. And then we took 7-point winner. So was patient all day. Found something. We found something, right? We found something there. So 140. We're up above the 26K on some of the accounts here. So yeah, we got 140. That one's above 26K again. That one's at 25.8. 26,182. So creeping our way back towards that level. Good job taking the profit there. I mean, it looks like it would have hit it, but, you know, sometimes when it doesn't go quickly like you want it to, you just take it. So all of these accounts are creeping right there towards the 26K level. So we'll take it. Not going to complain. So all right, Yoma, appreciate ya. Let me know how it goes, Yoma. Send me the results of that, if you don't mind. So we're down $370 on the Take Private Trader account here. Let's switch over to it. First, let's turn the copier off. We don't want any mistakes happening. Then we're going to switch over to Take Private Trader, our eval that we got here, and we are down 370 on it. 370. So look for some spots to get some scalps here. And I think I'm going to take 25 ticks. Because we're using the EMA, I'm going to take the 25 tick plays. And if we'll move it, if it makes sense. If we pop initial balance here, I might just jump in long here. And I know that's not really a play, but at the same time, if we can close above and retest it, we'll take it. I don't know what 681 is. Anybody have any idea? No, that's just some random line on the chart. It's just a random line. Let's just do this. Let's just take all the lines off there. Didn't even think I'd get a trade in on that today. Very, very patient. Try to put in a 15-minute OB here. Not really a strong one, but something. Yeah, we are in the chop zone. I mean, we are kind of creating a range here. A pop above, I might take it. Or actually a pullback into the 60 off that 9. Already you're back to green and break even on all accounts. Let's go. Nice job. All right, I like this. Oh, I guess I get on the right account. 854. This is it. Man, I'm just going to take the short. I'm going to take the short profit here. I'm not going to look for a big move. I don't love that wick. It didn't really close above, but we'll try it. I still think it goes. If we go 5 points in profit, I'm going to go break even like 67 area. I'm going to add one there and see if it pops. And not looking like it's going to. I don't love where the stop is, but I'm not really willing to risk more. So down $600 on this account now. Telling yourself not to chase, always next session or next day. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Has this been a chop zone for me when it? Yeah, it does. All right. I mean, this gap right here is pretty obvious. Doing good this morning, Vince. How you doing? Gonna look for a little scalp here. Yeah, futures trader. It is. Yeah, I think I'm going to move this up here. We got equal highs right there. I'm going to give this more room. Could blow the account, but do we make a new high? No, we didn't. I want to see it run back. Are those equal highs? Yeah, they are. I'll say my eyes might be failing me. Watching the ES here, it's kind of grinding this 58 area just above initial balance, and Nasdaq's kind of doing the opposite, kind of holding below. ES making a new high there. If we pull back, I might just get out of this. I mean, ES breaking out and Nasdaq not. Not a good look. Let's see if the ES can hold that 59 area. I should probably just trust the trade. Let's do that. We've got the stop in. I mean, it's not really that big of a stop. It's 12 points. So, 1 for green, 2 for red. I'm green. We're green. Not on this eval, but the other one we are. And all the fundeds, which is what matters, right? ES breaking out here. Come on, give us a big candle here. I want to get above the initial balance, and I'll go break even on this. Oh, yeah, there is not. I was about to say, what's the daily loss limit on the take profit trader? 25K, but there's not one. There's not one. ES is going and Nasdaq is not. So you know what that means. We're either going to take a huge dump or we're eventually going to just blast off here. ES just going to the moon. Nasdaq just not following. All right, now the ES is pulling back. It looks like we're probably just going to see if we dump here. I don't know. Let me just do this. We'll risk the account here on this trade. Might look for some scalp long entries off this. We'll see. If it pulls back, it's just going to wreck us. So... if we lose kind of that 50 area, I'll probably just kill it. We'll see kind of what happens. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We're at 661. We've gained no subscribers today. Want to get out of that 660 level. Last year you could trust your setups. This year, good luck. Yes, testing the 58 there again. Bounced off the 50. That's true, Treff. It is. Stuck in a 60-point range for the last hour. Yeah, I don't know. It was like this yesterday, too. It was almost exactly like this yesterday. Once we got up there, it just started chopping sideways. So, unsubbing and resubscribing, I don't think that'll do what you want it to. No, it's not going to help. That 50 bounce there, once again. The 50 bounce. Small caps called. They want their price action back. They can have it. Holding here. I mean, ES made a new high. Nasdaq still just hasn't done it. So that means that we're either going to just dump huge or break out. Since we are kind of bullish, I figured I'll just go for the breakout one. Do have equal highs up here. If I had a setup to add another contract, I wouldn't mind taking another contract and scale off right there. I don't really have one. Yeah, Rob. I mean, I agree. Like, it makes it tough, right? I mean, ES is just so bullish here. Just so bullish. Yeah, we're kind of top of the range too, Barack. I mean, the big SMT here, I mean, like, it could just drop off the side of the earth here. It could. I'm long on hell right now. I am long. I'm going to try to get out of it. It might just blow this account. If we don't get out of these two right here quickly, then it's just going to blow us up. So let's see if it can get one more push back up. Obviously, if it closes below this, I think that's a reasonable short. I don't think that's unreasonable. Right there at a key level in the ES. Let's see if it can bounce there. Otherwise, we're just going to kill this account. All right, we are going to go ahead and lock some in on this and see if we can't get a push back up. Get out of that trade. Still down $600. There's not much to do here. Yeah, I agree. 5-10 points is the way to go. Thank you, Barack. Did the best I could there. I mean, I thought this a decent. I just wanted to get out. I don't like that we closed below the 50% mark there. I do think that we still have these equal lows down here. So we have equal lows above and below, right? If we do close below this gap with momentum, then that's your break even. And you got equal lows below. I mean, it could, happen that way. But you got equal lows above and below. You want to see one taken out first, but the ES just does not look bearish at all. The ES looks crazy bullish, but Nasdaq is just not doing the same thing. Zero correlation, basically. So got out there. It probably rips now and runs those equal highs since I did get out. You guys know how it works. You already know how it works. Let's see here what happens. Story of your life, Rob. Yeah, it happens to me every time. I mean, I don't care. It's fine. I was happy to get out there. You died, Treff? Uh-oh. Your account didn't survive? I wonder how many trade days I have on these accounts. I don't even know. I wish Apex reset the thing to show you the trade days. Do they? I don't think they do they? I mean, if we get above initial balance, I may try to scalp, take a little 6-point scalp into those equal highs there, kind of like that. Just a little $100 scalp. We'll risk kind of 215 on that. The market killed you with the boredom. Your face melted off. It's all right. All right, let me see how many days we have traded on these. I have no idea. Let me just use account 121. So I took payout on the 28th. Didn't we? No. What does it say? Oh, because today is day 5. So we don't need much more to get back there. If we need just another $400. Some breadcrumbs from the bulls, something. I mean, I could actually just move this up and move the stop to break even through the 70. Now that we're finally showing some life. All right, stop to break even. Want to just blast right through the pivot, trailing it tight. Got a little bit back there, down 340 now. You don't feel like passing Tradeify today? Gonna wait to see if I can get a payout from Take Profit Trader Fact. Nothing wrong with that, Vince. There she goes. Yeah, we have 795 marked out up there, but I knew this was going to come. I mean, like, now me getting out looks bad. Now me getting out down there 34 points lower looks bad. It looks bad. ES 6066. Careful if you're long here. Remember, the overnight high for the ES is 6069. We could sweep that and then get a pullback. That's how it does there, Rob. We did have London close. Thanks, Trev. We did have a speaker at 11. Oh, look at that retest of those equal. Oh, man. Did this thing cross back? It did. Do I take this? I think so. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try one from here. Let's look for a quick little bounce. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. I think it's okay to kind of target maybe 74s, 10 points. Just logically, you got the 9, you got the fair value gap, you got initial balance high. Got a lot of reasons for it to bounce here. So at least give us some sort of bounce. Come on, give me the $200. I'm not asking for much. Trying to give it a moment. All right, I think it's reasonable for me to go to break even. I mean, we're up 5 points. We've been up 8 points there on it. I think it's reasonable to go to break even here. There we go. Somebody is in deep poo-poo. Long Dilly Tarang, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. The last 5-minute volume is equal to the previous 55. That's crazy. That is insane. All right, we're down 250 on the account now. Nothing crazy. All right. Just kind of watching there. Just took my base hit. Nothing crazy. Took it early at 10:35. Yeah, I did not take that one. I'm so mad at myself because like I outlined it and did not take it. And I was considering the funded trade there, and it was an immediate 10 points. Like, well, 3 points of drawdown, but I did not take it. So I was a little frustrated. I do think, guys, I mean, like, we still have an SMT here. The only thing is so scary. I mean, I think the run into 615.50 down there, those equal. My gosh, is my eyes. Are those not equal lows? 615.25. I swear those were equal lows earlier. Are they not? I guess they're not. Or was it here? Yeah, those are off by a tick. Why did I think those were equal? I don't know. I don't know. I thought those were equal. I guess they're not. I still think the ES needs to run 6069. I think we get one more push higher here, 700s. That's my feel. I think we got one more manipulation higher here. Maybe up into like that area. Right there. ES needs to run that previous, or the overnight high at 6069. I mean, could have a lunchtime reversal, Vince. This could be what we're setting up for here. A little lunchtime reversal. I mean, get above 75. This thing probably runs through the high quickly here. Let me see. We might take a shot at it. We might take a little stab-a-rooski at it. Maybe I go something like this. Maybe I just set a sitting order here, 77. Seems reasonable. Risk 6. What up, Irona? Risk 646. We'll take it. I want to see a spike above that wick. I think we got one more push in us. I really do. Could be completely wrong. Ooh, equal highs there now. Give me a pullback into the 9. I'll jump in from there. Give me a little pullback into the 9 here with those equal highs. I'll go 2 minis from there. Come on. We'll try this one anyway. If it goes, it goes. If it pulls back, we'll enter. We'll add. I like it to just go at this point now. Not going to risk a lot, though. I'm going to give it to right there. Back above that wick, I'm going to put the stop into break even. Not going to be a dick for a tick there. Just going to take it. Down 170 on this account. Fighting, grinding, fighting, trying to fight. Did not quite give me the pull back into the 9 there. Shorts are tough, guys. I mean, it's really tough shorting in this market because, like, what ends up happening is it just takes your money and then it goes your way. And by the time it goes your way, you end up break even or even in the red, right? On that sort of setup, trying to find the spot where the short makes sense. May as well just yield to the trend and just do that. Just stick with the trend. Find spots that make sense to the long until it doesn't work. I mean, even a bounce back off the 75 area kind of makes sense. You got the pivot point there with the 9. We'll take a stab. If we get it. I'm going to go for $180. That would put us back in the green. At least break even on this account. See if we can get that. Right now, it kind of is a failed pivot there. It didn't really make a new high. So it could pull back and just death candle through there, but we'll see what happens. If it makes a new high, we'll take it off. Yep. It's all it's about. Just finding spots. Find spots that make sense. Take it. Simple. Keep it simple. How's everybody looking today? Are we green? Are we red? What do we got going on? Yeah, still not making a new high here. I'll take any pullback I can get. If we get a pullback, we'll take it. Until the ES runs at 6069, I think we just keep grinding higher. Marson green on all accounts. Let's go. Tom red, that sucks. Vince didn't trade. That's probably an okay option. Probably an okay option. Up about 50, but that's been a struggle. Yeah. Predator green, green, green. All right, let's see here, guys. I want to see a pullback. Tag me in. Still holding a couple short. Couldn't imagine this thing just moves up with no correction all day. Laying, yeah, the thing is, it could just go up all day, number one. But I think if the ES taps 6069, that at that point we might see a deeper pullback. So Trader Mountain Green, let's go. All right, so we'll either be break even on this trade if we win, or we'll be down to 50, whatever. 290, 300 basically. If we can get tagged in here. Just playing the 9. That's all we're doing. Just playing the 9. That was an interesting wick. Interesting little flash wick there. All right, we're in. Just give us a little 8-point bounce. That's all we're looking for. Nothing crazy. That's not really the reaction that we want to see. You do have an SMT here with the ES. ES failed to make a new high there. So ripping up off that pivot there. I'm going to keep a close eye on this. If we don't get above the 9, I'm just going to kill it. Try to give it a little bit of a moment. Got to rip back above the 9. Actually, I'm just going to leave it. If it stops it, it stops it. Now, this could be the short spot. There is an SMT. So now we're down 350. I'm going to try a 60 bounce again. And I'm going to take it with 3 minis. Got the 50 protection there. Just want to see if it can rip off there 6, 7 points. Nothing crazy. Come on, give it to us. Come on, give it to me there. Go. Rude. Oh, I mean, sweet girl. Sweet girl. You are so sweet. Come on, sweet girl. One more push. Sweet girl, one more push. Come on. Give it to me. One more push. All right. She didn't want to be that sweet. Now she's going to do it. Now she's going to do it. All right, down 160. We would have been break even if it would have taken us out on all 3 there, but that's all right. 160 is only one trade, one scalper. So let's find a spot that makes sense, and we'll take a scalp. Now she goes. Oh. Oh, so dirty. There was a 30-second short setup. I missed it completely. Excuse me. SMT there. I mean, it banged for 20 points right away. I mean, technically there's an A setup on the 30-second chart here too. We are super high. Would be the only thing that would be concerning for that. We swept liquidity. We're delivering from a fair value gap on the 30-second chart. We are at a key area. We're up, Barack. You can see it right here. Yeah, it'd be a long, very risky long. I'll show you the setup. Still, I mean, it's going to be B setup. It's not going to be A because we're so high. Mechanically, it's okay. So we're swept this liquidity, and then we're still holding this gap. Looks like we might move below it now. So swept this liquidity, holding this gap. If you get a nice candle above here, then I don't think that's horrible. Again, it's not an A setup, but nothing's an A setup except for a short up this high, so. And obviously with a close below, then it still could be A. If it just kind of went down here, it doesn't really change it. Nutty 15K subs. Yeah. Thank you, Patrick. Right? Thank you, Patrick. Nah, Nutty's did it. He did a good job. He deserves it. It's fine. And also ES bouncing off initial balance high. Oh. The Wieland effect. What are you at, Pine Tree? How many subs? Yeah, I like Nutty too. We're friends. So. But Patrick definitely helped give him a little boost there for sure. But there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Mark, it's just a mechanical thing. If you sweep liquidity, then you know, if you sweep an area, then you're more likely to go back up, just as we did here. That's all. If you leave liquidity, you're more likely to come back and take it out. So if you're looking for a long, that's not good. $307, nice. No, I don't think Nutties are bots. I think most of his are you know, organic growth. So, Cooper, you're long. Oof. Good luck. I sure hope it pumps. We do have an obvious wick kind of down here. And we got low resistance liquidity down this way too. I mean, like, it's not a whole lot holding us up from the 600 level. The deck could keep up with the price action. Yeah. So we ripped through that. So that's no longer an option. Let's get back on the 1 minute. I'm still watching the 30-second chart over here, but the 1 minute's what I like to keep my eye on. Yeah, I believe so too, Dave. Get ready for this perfect long. Maybe. It could, maybe. I'm thinking we sweep the 620s. So I'm probably going to short into the... I'm just going to take my 6 or... Yeah, whatever. Take a short here, maybe. Be getting in pretty late, but that's all right. All right, let's go up here. I'm going to place one right there. And then I'll probably short one here. All right, we're in on the first. I'd like it to work right away. If it does, I'll take the other off. The only thing about this trade I don't like is that we did sweep this liquidity here. It could rip right back through here. There it is. So we are officially green on that account. Let's go. Yeah, nice job, Ling. Nice job holding. Use monthly candles and draw a trend line all-time high to the next wick and see a possible 3-touch. Nice. Nah, Barbara, I like trend lines. I like trend lines. 1 hour, no bottom wick. It's flat. Remember, this also still qualifies for the first 9-touch. We just crossed. Or actually, the 21's still above, so no, I guess it wouldn't. Is the liquidity you refer to the fair value gaps? No, Tyra, we're just talking about wicks inside fair value gaps. To me, these are great pools of liquidity, right? Here, and then also kind of at the wicks that create the fair value gap. So the low that creates. So a lot of people who are long, their stop is here. Also, a lot of people who are long, their stop is here. So these are just good pools of liquidity. That's all. I don't really use, I mean, like, it doesn't really mean that much to me. It's just I don't like shorting after we sweep liquidity. So I still think we probably go here if we close below 37, which right now we are not. So far we've not closed below 37, so we're not really showing, we're not 100% sure that we're going to take out the 23 level. If we close below there, I think we will. Obviously, if we close above this gap, we probably go back to this one. Mechanically, this would be an A setup, but because of the how high we are, it's just a B setup. Those 1 hour candles with no lower wicks were what I saw too. Got you. The arthritis vibe is strong with this one. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. If we get a close above here on this candle or the next, I mean, we probably go back to the highs. As crazy as that sounds. You kind of want to see this hold, this 9 EMA. That's the first touch of the 9 after the cross, but the 21 is still above the 50. So I don't count it just yet. Doesn't mean it can't work. I just don't count it as a touch yet. We are at a psych level right here, the 50 level. 650 level. We're still in the macro. So if we are truly going to have a pullback here, you expect this not to get inversed. If the draw is truly lower, and we're going to run these wicks here, and this trend line liquidity here, I mean, we really could dump all the way down into like the 530s areas. Not really much holding us up. But if we are truly going to have a little bit of a sell here, you would expect this to hold and us to continue lower. Oh, your funded futures just disabled my affiliate code because I didn't refer enough. Now I can withdraw my balance. That's crazy, Trades by Slade. I have heard them doing that to other people, though. So you can't get a Tradeify country or take profit. And you see this is holding. And that's what you want. That's what you want to see. If we are truly going to have a little bit of a correction here. Now, if this closes below this, we can be pretty highly confident that it's going to at least make it down to the 23s. 650 showing as point of control. Yeah. Yeah, they did that already to a couple of other small streamers. I don't really know why. But to be honest with you, Tradeify, I don't know if you saw Pine Tree, they moved their affiliate withdrawal to $1,000. So if you don't make $1,000 in affiliates, you cannot withdraw from them until you get to 1,000. So, and I mean, like, that's a lot, right? For a smaller YouTuber, that is a lot of money to try to get your affiliate up to. So, I am tempted to take this, but I did just get back to green. You earn so much more. Yeah, true. I mean, I don't earn that much. I don't sell very many direct to funded trades by Slate. I get like maybe the average commission is like $10, maybe. It's not horrible, but it's $10. I don't sell a whole lot of direct to funded. There is one person who buys quite a few, but yeah, if you can get some of those sold, it's like 40, $50. But yeah, Peter, that sucks, man. That is terrible. I mean, there is an SMT here as well. With ES, a bullish SMT. ES pulled into the 11 a.m. It pulled. Actually, no, there's not. My bad. That's a pretty good momentum candle back up right there. If we close above this, I will be tempted to long. Might get my face ripped off, though. Brett slapped a Tradeify sticker on my Twitter profile. Oh, did he? Yeah, I can't get in touch with Brett. He acts like I don't exist. I sent him messages and was like looking for some accounts to give away, and he's like, "We'll have to see what your performance is over the next few months before we'll give you accounts to give away." And I was thinking to myself, well, that's funny because you give accounts to give away to people who don't even promote you. But okay, you got to see how I perform. Oh. They'll let you withdraw at Trades by Slate, I'm sure. They'll let you withdraw it. Must be, I don't know. Something's up. He's like, oh, because like he gave accounts to Nutty to give away, and Nutty wasn't even promoting Tradeify then. He gave accounts to. I've seen several other people giving accounts away. They have smaller channels than me and don't even promote Tradeify. But it's whatever. I just try to get the accounts for you guys. I know, Pine Tree, we're not. I just was going to give the accounts to you guys. I know some people just trade them. They just use them for themselves. And I mean, I'm sure Nutty didn't ask for them. He just gave them. And any of the other people, not blaming them by any stretch, not their fault, right? So he gave you 2 accounts and I only have like 1K subs. Yeah. Well, I promote them too, Trades by Slade, and they wouldn't give me any. And I make a decent amount from Tradeify every month. I mean, I'm not going to tell you the exact number, but it's my third largest affiliate. So I make a decent amount from them every month. But they don't want to give me any free accounts. I mean, I asked for like 2 weeks. I had to fight for a custom code. They didn't even want to give me a custom code at first. So I asked for like 2 weeks, and then I just gave up. I just said, whatever. Whatever. So he's got those accounts from his visit under the table. Oh, you Slade because of his awesome hair. Who did I see? Slade, I see you. Who did I see you like fighting with on Twitter? Who was that? I can't even remember. You were like back and forth with someone on Twitter. I don't remember who it was a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember who it was. I can't remember. Drawing a blink on that. Is it worth trading from lunchtime? Coper, probably not. I mean, I'm going to give it a few more minutes here. Try to look for one more spot. So, no, you were going back and forth with somebody. I don't remember who it was though. I can look it up in a few minutes. I do not remember. Visible, they do not any longer. They no longer allow you to pick your own code, from what I understand. I picked my own code, but I think that they're being a little bit more selective about who they have as affiliates too. I think. So, We are 2 trades away from, I shouldn't even say anything because I always jinx myself, but we're $250 trades away from being able to take out $4,000. So hopefully we can get that this week. That would be nice. All right, there's going to be a 30-second re-entry here. I'm probably going to take it. If it closes below. Did not close below there. Bulenox allows you to select your own custom code, which I like. The only problem is that your code's available to anybody. They could steal it if you're not careful. Oh, I should have taken that off the 9. Thank you, Tyra. Hit the like button. Come on. All right, I'm going to try it here. Kind of hate where my stop is, to be honest. I might push this up a little bit. Well, actually, a lot of bit. 15 points. Let me clean some of this crap up. I'm going to go break even at 37. I might add into the 9. I might. See if we get it. You're working on passing your 150K? Let's go. Nice job, Kofer. If you create a channel, I might not be able to pick loot as my code. Maybe. You want to keep it simple loot. Something people would remember. So I'd probably just go with like Fisk. I think Tiger, Stock Tiger, he had his as like STG or something. And I was like, I reached out to him. I was like, hey man, take the advice if you want, but I would just change it to Tiger because it's easier to remember. All right, we'll be down about 450 if this fails. Let's hope that it doesn't. Just have hopium. Just a little hopium, that's all. ES does not look weak here. ES does not look weak at all. It is, in fact, ripping. If I get a chance to get out, break even, I'm going to take it. I will take the break even if we get it. I hate the way the ES looks here. I think I'm going to trail my stops down to this swing too, because if we make a new swing here, this thing's just going to go higher, in my opinion. That's why shorting these markets like this are so scary. Oh my gosh. That was my chance to get out, and I didn't get it. Come on. Give me one more push lower here. Get me out. One more push lower here. Get me out. That was my chance to get out, guys, and I did not do it. It's holding the 9 decently here, though. I actually lost money on that exchange. Down $5 now. I don't know. I just hated the way the ES looked. Great timing. I had a nasal congestion ad. Thanks, Pine Tree. Oh, Tiger would be more memorable for all the good reasons. STD would be more memorable for the wrong reasons. Well, he had STG. Like Stock Tiger. So. Alright, now it's going. You dirty girl. I don't know. It was holding the 9 nice there. I just kind of panicked out. I hated the way the ES looked. ES recovered the initial balance high and was just kind of ripping. So this will be your break even. I don't know. Kind of panicked out on that one, to be honest. Now we left equal lows at 37. Would this be crazy to freaking get back in? I'm going to be crazy and just get back in. Less size, though. One contract. And not move my stop until it runs through the 37. Left equal lows there. There's no way it doesn't clear that up, right? Hawaii Zang, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. All right, we'll see you, Pine Tree. Appreciate you. Enjoy the gym. I don't know why I do this to myself. Why do I do this to myself? Because this thing could just rip right up here without even coming back to these equal lows. Waiting for us to get out of the idiot box. Yeah. That's what I should be doing, Luke. But I'm not. And you going against everyone? Yeah. It's causing me chest palpitations. Really? Really, NQ? Really? I'm not letting that go back red on me. I'm just not. I know it's gonna go through there. But I'm not letting that go back red. Up 3K, took 0 trades. Yeah. I know it's gonna go through there. I don't know. I'm just unwilling to let it go back red on me. If it leaves it and comes back up, we'll jump back in, but full port. If you make money in the chop, to be honest, because it's just like, yeah, exactly. This thing pops back to the 9. I'm going to jump back in without taking those lows. Oh, took them. I knew I was going to do it. So every trade immediately goes against me. I finally got a win today by asking ChatGPT. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, if we close below here, I think we do go to the 623s, which we did, but that's not really an entry, especially with the ES holding up there at the 58s. So Amazon wants to get into cannabis when legalization comes. RFK just won his vote, and Trump said he would be open to cannabis revenues. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, man. I feel like I'm going to get my face ripped off if I keep trying this. I was considering an entry kind of off the 50. But even off the 50, realistically, you still need a 17-point stop. Man, I hate to just jump in here. I really do. Let's kind of be reasonable with it. Let's go for like a 50 short and not look for a ton. Let's go for a base hit of 10 points. Oh, why did I accidentally put my stop loss at 35? I didn't really mean to do that. I'm going to do something like this. I may move the stop up if it rips above here. Didn't quite do it. I mean, that's the reaction I wanted, but calling it here. All right, we'll see you. That was the reaction I wanted. I don't know if I should leave that on now. Try to be patient on it here. If it gives us the entry we want, then we'll take it. If it doesn't, then it just doesn't, right? All right, we're in. 21 touch, 50 psych level. If we get below the 9, I'm going to move the stop into break even. Right there. Want to see it go. Going to lock in 5, I believe. Just back above the 9 on the stop. Stop me out. That's okay. It's a little scalp play. Now up $70. We'll take it on that account. Nothing crazy. $70. What we got here? In the event we do not have... Alrighty. Okie dokie. That's interesting. Just interesting there. I'm signed up to be the head coach for the rec team for the 14U rec team this year, and they only have 10 players signed up so far. So, and the person that I thought was signed up to be the other coach is not being the other coach. So that's interesting. I don't know why. Very interesting. Don't know who that is. Anyways. Baseball. John G. Yeah, Peter, it looks like it's so tough for the Bears right now, right? I mean, every time it's trying to push lower, it just pops. I mean, I do think as long as we kind of hold this... Ooh, what is this? There must be some news. Who is speaking right now? Oh, is Day speaking? Daly or whoever? I don't think he was speaking until later. There must be some news here. This does not look normal. Do I just get short and see how far it goes? Is that unreasonable? See if it rips. I don't normally ever do this. But we had like a 150, 200 point candle yesterday on something, if you guys remember. So I'm going to do this and we'll try it. I'm going to move my stop into kind of 29. I'm going to move it into break even below the wick. So like right now. And we'll just try to catch a little run into the 90 if we can. Boom. That's just one of those, like, you're like, okay, this isn't normal. Let's get in there. I have no idea, Tom, but we'll take it. I have no idea. I have no idea, Q-Pets. No clue, but we took advantage of it. Up $540 now on this eval. And I think we can call it done on that. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for me today. If you guys have not already hit the like button, please do that. Subscribe. Listen, 80% off APEX is only good until tomorrow. 83% off Bulenox, good until tomorrow. Let's go ahead and pick those accounts up using the best coupon code ever, MM. And we'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Appreciate you guys joining us, and we'll see you guys then. If you are green, protect the profits and walk away.